Hey, T-Bird fans, Ian Henry here with GM Bil La Forge, another episode of Top Shelf. We're talking to Bill today about our first-round Bantam selection, defenseman Kevin Korchinski. Bill, thanks for taking some time to join us. First off, with the draft with the selection of Kevin Korchinski, that came about because of a draft with trade with Kelowna. We traded to get their first-round pick, which was the 10th overall pick. How did that trade come together? How long were you working on it? Was it a draft day decision, or what was the emphasis of that?
Yeah, it wasn't just the draft day. It had been a couple days prior to the draft. We had started talking to Kelowna about a variety of different things, and we really had identified Kevin as a player that we wanted to get. We knew we couldn't get him in the second round. So we had to give up something to get something, and we think that this trade really helps us with supporting our strong draft from last year, and gives us a really solid window of chance to be a good team for a long time.
There were a lot of trades at the Bantam Draft this year, more so quite surprising. Is that something you expected, or is that something that you see continuing at future drafts?
Well, I think anytime that the Memorial Cup is in your league, that adds a little bit of a wrinkle, because one team is, already guaranteed a spot in the tournament, so they're trying to make sure they have the strongest team possible. So I think Kelowna made a couple of those trades, and then once the dominoes start falling, other teams are looking to catch up and to add on. So I don't know that it'll be an every year thing, but you're always listening.
I've heard that Kevin is a type of defenseman that can quarterback the power play. Is that something you see with his skating ability if he were to, project out a couple of years as when he joins the T-Birds? Yeah,
there's definitely an offensive element to his game. Our scouts raved about him all season. He's got the ability to make the long pass, but he also supports the puck really well offensively and defends well. So we think he's going to be an all-around defenseman, a 1-2 guy for us at some point, but it's he's a ways away, and he's 15, and we got to be patient, but he's a real exciting prospect for us for sure.
One of the seems to be emphasis in the NHL, WHL development leagues is for defensemen is puck retrieval, is making that first pass out of the zone and skating to get to that puck retrieval. Is that something that how do you look for that while scouting Bantam players?
Yeah, I think now teams defend so well that you need to engage a fourth or sometimes even a fifth player into the rush, and we want a guy that moves well enough to be able to jump into the play. I always say for defensemen, we got to see them break plays up. That's the first thing, and he does that well, but also be able to start plays and then support the rush. We're going to be a fast team. We want to have the puck as much as possible, and Kevin's a guy that really is going to allow us to do that.
T-Bird fans, that's some information on our first-round Bantam pick, Kevin Korchinski, a defenseman out of Saskatchewan. The Top Shelf episodes will continue all summer long. Next episode, we'll look at our second-round Bantam draft picks. Thanks for joining us, T-Birds fans.